From the pyramids of Egypt to the ancient temples of India, a hidden secret was buried. Inside these grand temples existed a special chamber called the Hall of the Sacred Mirror. These were no ordinary mirrors, and their purpose was neither aesthetic nor decorative. They were ancient instruments, mysterious technologies acting as a bridge between human consciousness and the energy of the universe. Access to these chambers was reserved only for those initiated practitioners with complete mastery of mental concentration, meditation, and energetic control. Through these mirrors, they not only visualized their desires, but manifested them with such precision it seemed miraculous. Those who witnessed such feats did not see them as ordinary humans, but as magicians, siddhas, or even gods. But this wasn't a fable. It was science, the science of consciousness waves and energy levels that the modern world has forgotten. And what you're about to discover today is not a mere self-help tip or a modern manifestation theory. It is the blueprint of reality, the very system by which, according to Hermetic principles, the universe operates. In the temples of Konark and Luxor, Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge, was depicted showing a mirror to the initiates. This was not a casual symbol, it was the living representation of a fundamental law of creation. The universe reflects back what we project within. The Egyptians knew that mastering this principle was equivalent to mastering reality. This same knowledge is found in the Indian Upanishads, which teach that Brahman, the universal consciousness, creates through reflection. The Sanskrit concept of Maya, often misunderstood as illusion, actually refers to this divine mirror that transforms our deepest beliefs into visible reality. Today, we will understand this ancient science through 5 sacred keys that will forever transform your existence. Let me warn you, once you truly understand this principle, you will never again return to the world of unconscious creation. Your veil will be lifted. Are you ready to reclaim this lost power? 5th principle, the divine cycle of co-creation. The 5th and most powerful key of the mirror principle was symbolized in ancient traditions by the Ouroboros, the serpent that eats its own tail. This infinite cycle represents the highest knowledge of conscious creation. The sages of the ancient temples understood that the creation of reality follows a sacred cycle that must be consciously reversed to be mastered. In the ordinary world, unconscious beings follow the cycle of fate. They observe their current circumstances, build beliefs based on those observations, and then the mirror faithfully reflects those beliefs. This creates an endless loop of unconscious creation, but initiates were taught the master S-cycle, a reverse process where the individual begins with the conscious construction of an image, turns away from current reflections, and selectively confirms only those that align with the chosen image. As said in the Bhagavad Gita, the wise maintain equanimity in pleasure and pain. Similarly, this reversal process was symbolized in many ancient traditions. In Egyptian myths, when Isis reassembled the scattered parts of Osiris, she deliberately turned her gaze away from the chaos of fragmentation and focused on the wholeness she intended to create. This was not denial, it was divine focus. In the Eleusinian mysteries, initiates were led through darkness before being shown the ineffable light. They were taught to maintain their inner vision, regardless of external circumstances. The Vedic concept of tapas, spiritual heat or discipline, refers to this power to hold the chosen vision despite contrary reflections. When the scriptures say, "The mind is the cause of both bondage and liberation," they are referring to this truth. The ancient temples themselves were designed to facilitate this reversal. When studying their architecture, one finds false doors, illusory passages, and optical effects. These were not decorative, they were training tools to teach initiates to trust their inner vision. This is the great test of the Creator. Can you hold your chosen vision even when the current reflections show something different? Before the universe aligns with your new identity, It will always test your commitment. As the rishis say, yadbhavam tadbhavati, as you think, so you become. And as written in the Hermetic texts, the universe bends to the will of the firm dreamer. But firmness here is not just about time, it's about persistently aligning with the chosen image, ignoring temporary reflections. By mastering this reversal, you step out of the cycle of unconscious creation and into conscious co-creation with universal intelligence. You become what the ancient Egyptians called Shemsu Horus, a follower of Horus, one who has awakened to their divine creative nature. You are not learning to control an external mirror, the text says. You are awakening to your own essence, which is both the mirror and the creator of the reflected reality. And now, as a spiritual closing, we invite you to apply these 5 sacred principles in your daily life. Meditate on what you are projecting into the world. Honestly, observe the beliefs shaping your reality. Reflect on what you are energetically emitting, and notice how the universe responds with divine precision. You are not separate from creation. You are creation in motion, in consciousness. The mirror does not lie. It simply returns what you firmly hold within. So hold peace, love, abundance, clarity, and that will be the inevitable reflection that returns to you. As you exit this sacred temple of knowledge, remember, the journey is not outward, but inward. You are the mystery you are trying to decipher. You are the mirror. You are the light. And you are the divine gaze, seeing itself in all things. With this, we close this deep teaching on the mirror principle. May it awaken within you the forgotten power to create not by force, but by frequency, by the clarity of your inner vision, by the truth of your divine essence. Love is and always will be the truth. Awaken and remember who you are. Live your essence. If this journey touched your heart, write the word Ubuntu in the comments, because when you write it, you recognize your light and open the cycle to a new path. This channel is not just a channel, it's a movement, a family of awakened souls. If you feel this calling, join us, subscribe, share this knowledge with someone you love. Each subscription and share strengthens our collective awareness, and together we will grow spiritually.